What's going on, guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm excited to take you guys through our new luxury 7-bedroom HMO. As you guys will know, in the previous video, we already own next door, which is a high-end 6-bedroom HMO, but we've taken this house back to brick and turned it into a beautiful 7-bedroom HMO. Let's go have a look inside. So we are now standing in our luxury 7-bedroom HMO. Now this is the communal walkway. As you guys can see, it's our standard high-end finish. We've got our artwork, our dado rail, our fire panel. And you guys will remember from the previous video, this was just completely open. We was completely back to brick, but now we've got stud walls in, we've got paint on the walls, and it just looks beautiful. So follow me now. I'll take you into the first room, which is room 7, and it's our first studio room. Let's have a look inside. So now we are stepping into our first studio room in the house, and this is room 7 of 7. Now, something different that we've done in this HMO and this specific room is that we've added this partition wall just to split up the kind of room, and you can see that they've got their full-on kitchenette with cooker, and we just feel like this has kind of created a nice divide between the two rooms. So you kind of feels like sleeping area over here, and then you've got your cooking area over here. They also have their ensuite neatly tucked out of the way here. Again, very clean high-end finish, and the kind of theme and color for this HMO is kind of greens. Maybe I kind of wore this on purpose, but we've gone for this nice kind of neutral kind of light. I think it's called like a sage green color, and it's basically the same color scheme throughout, just for ease of colors and maintenance and stuff. But yeah, very happy with how this room has turned out, and this is going to be, again, a very luxury, nice, high-end studio room. Let's go have a look inside at our communal kitchen. So here we are in our high-end communal kitchen. Now, this place has probably had the most transformation throughout because, again, from the previous video, you guys remember this space was just completely open. You had to use your imagination because we previously had the main kitchen just off of this room, which has now become a bedroom, which I'll show you in a minute. But this was kind of the second reception room. As you guys can see, we've boxed it all in, so we've got a still going across here and another still going across here, just to create this nice big opening for the tenants. We've got a nice L-shaped kitchen, and really this space is only going to be used by 4 of the tenants because 3 of the rooms are studios, so they already have their kind of own cooking facilities inside the room. So this is just the perfect space. I feel like this whole kitchen run is probably about 14 meters square in total, so it's a good sized space for those 4 tenants. But follow me now and I'll take you into the next studio room, which is room 6 of 7. So we are now stepping into room 6 of 7. Now again, this is another room which has gone through quite a big transformation because previously this was the original kitchen, and as you guys can see, we've turned it into a nice high-end studio room. They have their kitchen running across here. They've got their beautiful feature wall which spans the whole width of the wall with their feature wall paneling, which is just amazing. We've done it previously in another project and we really like how it turned out, so we've kind of kept it in this one as well. But again, this is a really cool space, and it kind of just shows how using spaces which were previously used for something else and converting them into rooms really maximizes the floor print. So we're really happy with that. They have their ensuite, again, just tucked in here. And then again, I'll mention that every room has censored ensuite lights. So yeah, this is another beautiful studio room. Let's go upstairs, and seeing as we're on studios, we'll go upstairs and check out another one of the studio rooms. And this is our 3rd studio room. As you guys can see, it's the room which is at the front of the house. So it's got 3 big windows letting in so much natural light. And again, very clean, high-end finish. They've got their green kitchenette over here, their feature wall, their bed tucked in the corner. And then they also have a nice little cove where we've kind of placed their desk, which kind of is just nice because it's just out of the way. And then they have their ensuite tucked in here. Again, very clean, high-end finish with the Metro towers, the green feature wall to match the main feature wall in the bedroom. But yeah, that is it. Let's have a look in one of the ensuite rooms now. And now we are stepping into room 4 of 7. Now in the previous video, you guys will remember, this is the room where you had to be a bit creative because it's kind of like that weird S-shaped type room, but I actually feel like it's turned out really well. So what we have here is, this is kind of the bed section of the room, which you can see. Basically they've got their bed, their feature wall behind us, they've got their desk directly in front of them with the window, so you can just, in the morning, you can like look out, and it's actually quite nice. This is the first time I'm looking at it like this, so yeah. And then just tucked over in the side there, they have their wardrobe and their larder unit, so it still feels quite nice and self-contained. And if I'm being honest, this room has probably turned out much better than I thought it would, because it has got that nice separation, which kind of creates a better feel for the tenant. Okay, so before we head into the room right behind me, I just want to tell you about the off suite that we've created on this first floor, and that is mainly to serve any of the rooms which haven't got an ensuite inside their room. And now we are entering into room 5 of 7. Again, this is one of our ensuite rooms, so similar to some of the rooms that you guys have seen before. They've got their feature wall, which spans along this wall, a nice new window. So there's new windows throughout the property, by the way, but it's letting in so much nice natural light for this tenant. They have their ensuite just here, which again is a very cool, beautiful space. And every room which isn't an ensuite, which isn't a studio room, sorry, similar to what we've done in previous projects, they have their own larder unit, which has their own microwave, fridge, and if they want to bring their own kettles and stuff, then they can do that as well. But yeah, let's head upstairs and check out the 2 rooms in the loft. So we are now stepping into our first of 2 rooms upstairs in the loft, and we're really excited with how this has turned out. As you can see, they've got their beautiful feature wall running across the whole wall. They've got 2 big Velux windows, which lets in so much natural light. And again, you can kind of see they've got their larder unit. So as I was talking about, they've got their microwave, fridge, freezer, and then they have their wardrobe in the corner here. And for this specific tenant, they literally just walk through, and then they've got their ensuite just tucked quite nicely out of the way. So a real utilization of space is what we've kind of focused on in this loft and in this room. But follow me and we'll check out the final room, room 7 of 7. All right, so we are now in the final room, room 7 of 7, and this is the second room in the loft. Now, this has actually turned into a really big space. Now, as you guys can kind of get a feel, it hasn't actually got its ensuite inside, because the ensuite for this room is actually downstairs on the first floor, which I'm sure Carl will kind of just B-roll over and show you guys what that looks like. But yeah, very excited with how this room's turned out. So as you guys can see, it's got also that long run of its feature wall, bed nicely tucked in the corner there, desk, wardrobe, and they've got their larder unit here as well. So very happy with how this space has turned out. But follow me now and I'll take you outside to show you what we've done out there, and then we can wrap the video up. Okay, so now we are standing outside, and from the previous video, you guys will remember this whole garden area was just filled with rubbish because it was waiting for our skip to come. But as you can see now, it's all been cleared, looking new. We've got turf on the floor, brand new fencing, and we've also painted the outside of the building white. But very happy with how this project has turned out. We've done things slightly differently with this project, which has kind of given us new insights, but it's always good. As you kind of go forward with each project, you always want to be learning something different about ourselves. But very happy that it's completed, and very happy to now have both of them next door to each other, so that's a big accomplishment for us. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or any thoughts, please drop me a message, and if you also want to hear about investment opportunities, please also feel free to drop me an Instagram or DM, and then we can kind of go from there. Guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.